Hey, how's it going everyone? Mick Ambrose from All About Tech. Welcome back to another video. I just want to start off by saying sorry. I apologise that I haven't made a video in like a week. This is my longest absence on YouTube since I started making videos back in April, May. Around that time. I can't actually remember when I first started now. It feels like ages ago now. But yeah, just to cut a long story short, it's not something I'm going to get into detail with. One, because it's not a nice thing, and I don't really want to talk about it. Basically, there was a work emergency. There was a serious accident at work, and I was supporting throughout the weekend, etc. And when I got home, I was in no position to make a video or anything like that. So I'm making this video today to get back, try and get back on it, try and begin to get back into the flow of making videos. I had to take a couple of days off college because of it, but not gonna go into any more detail on that. What I want to talk about today is I want to talk about ETN, because there's not really been a lot that's happened. The price is down at the moment, around 10%, and I just want to talk about why that might be, etc. So, first of all, when we go onto social media, we see what's going on. There's a lot of ETN articles that are still coming out, and a lot of KYC notifications and reminders. And actually, there's also a in regards to the KYC, ETN have posted on the forum, which if you haven't looked at the forum, I definitely recommend doing it because they have tons of information of things that you may want to know. Here's an FAQ for the KYC, how to get all your levels done, etc., the type of documents you need and stuff. And then you can also ask questions about it as well. So all of you that are struggling to get through your KYC, go give that a look. I'll leave it in the description. You can go and check it out, and you can try and get through your KYC levels. You've got until the 12th of November, and you technically only need to do level 1 if you don't spend any more than $150. So you can do level, if you're over that, level 2, and then 10,000. Sorry, it's in euros. Sorry, 10,000 euros, and you'll need level 3. Technically, you don't need to do it until you're actively transferring those funds. But it's good practice to get it done and out of the way, and then you don't have to worry about it afterwards. And there is a longer turnaround time for when your documents get approved, etc. now, because there's nearly 2.5 million ETN registered users, which is a lot of KYC documents to go through. So they're only human. Give them time. They will do your KYC documents. Mine's all done. My level 3 took around 2-3 days, but I know that it's just got longer. So that's that about KYC. Now I want to talk about the price a little bit, and I'm using CoinCheckUp when I'm talking about the price. We all love CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap is something that everyone's heard of. It's probably the most used crypto ranking website out there in terms of seeing their stats and stuff. But CoinCheckUp just has loads more information than what CoinMarketCap does. So they actually rank all of their cryptos. ETN's actually ranked. They're rated at a 4.4 out of 5, and they're ranked 6th out of all cryptocurrencies. They're ranked 6th, which is nothing to scoff at. You can see the charts. And as you can see, like since this time last month, we're still hugely up, still up around 400% from the half a penny. Still up 400%. That's absolutely fantastic. That's excellent growth in the last 30 days. And they also do like predictions and things like that as well. Everybody knows how I feel about predictions, because it's either mathematical equations or just a complete shot in the dark, and different circumstances can change all the time based off of news and what occurs at any given time. So that's why I don't do predictions. I never will do predictions. But yeah, so Electroneum, we've retracted back to just over 2 cents. There's a big emotional support here. It's a big psychological support at 2 cents. I don't know why I said emotional support. There's a big psychological support at 2 cents. It's bounced off of it a couple times now. Down around 10% in the 24-hour and down 17% in the last 7 days. Now, bearing in mind the 17% is because of the rest of the market correcting as well. Bitcoin went a bit mad because of Tether, and then everything came down. But yeah, we've retracted back a little bit from back on the 27th when we nearly hit 3 cents. Well, like 2.5 cents here. But I'd still take that growth in the last 30 days any day of the week, because there's some FUD that's starting to come out now, and it's like, wait, we've had 400% gains, we've maintained those gains, we're still in the top 50, and because we dropped 9%, not everyone, but the FUDsters they're crawling back out of their caves now, because they were all silenced when ETN went on that parabolic growth and when the instant payment beta was released. They all went into hiding, and then they're like, oh, a red candle. The moment they see a red candle, they come out of their caves again. Which to be honest with you, it's just a bit cowardly, to be honest. But I want to talk about the possible reasons for this. The first reason is just that there's not really been a lot going on. The news of the instant payment system has died down a bit now, so we've seen corrections. But as you can see here, like it corrected to under 2 cents here at the end of September, but we're still above that point here. So we've gone basically since our rise and that initial correction, we've pretty much just gone sideways, which is, to me, shows a sign of really good stable growth. We've kept everything from this point onwards, basically. But yeah, the lack of anything happening really since, well, the whole of October really. There's just been quite a lot of articles coming out from like crypto related articles, fintech related articles in regards to ETN, but no like massive news. I think as well, obviously, it was stated that marketing was going to start this month and that the first mobile operator was going to be announced and integrated this month, and it hasn't happened yet, and we're halfway through October. So yeah, 17 days is a lot of days to wake up thinking, oh, could today be the day? And maybe that's just having a negative psychological effect on investors. But it's okay because we still got half the month to go. They said October, they never said when in October. And you've also got to take into consideration as well that KYC has been delayed until the 12th of November now. So yeah, it's just one of those things really. I still think we're going to find something out in October, which is really good. I think it's going to be towards the end of October. No particular reason for it. Just it gives them the time to really get whatever it is that they're going to announce ready and then because that they've had the whole they would have had the whole month then, and then technically if they still announce it before the end of October, they've done what they've said they were going to do. So that's absolutely fine with me. Another reason why there's a potential downturn in the price is because of this announcement that and I'm really sorry if I do pronounce it wrong, Judita Rhodes has left Electroneum to focus on her work with Marquise Media Partners. She was the Chief Operational Officer for ETN, the COO, and she was supposed to speak at that blockchain day in Paris, but wasn't able to attend. And as it turns out, she's left the company. Now, it's completely understandable for her to say that she's leaving to focus with Marquise Media Partners. Marquise Media Partners, they're probably an established company. They're not new. It's not in an industry like you got to be completely honest with yourself. You've got to, as adults, we all have responsibilities. We have bills to pay and everything like that. And if Electroneum was affecting her way of being able to work at Marquise Media Partners, as much as we would have loved her to stay on at Electroneum, etc., she's got to do what she's got to do, basically. And that's not me talking in the sense like I knew her or anything. I didn't know her or anything. But you've got to understand the fact that cryptocurrency is such a it's an area of space that at the moment it's all uncertain what's going to happen in the space as a whole, and sometimes people play it safe, and that's completely understandable. So I think this could have had a negative effect on the price when it caught up eventually, but I don't think it's anything. I don't think it's anything. I think it's just a simple. She is indeed focusing on her main role, which Marquise Media Partners was probably her main role. So that's what I think. And by the sounds of it, she's done a lot to contribute to Electroneum in the 10 months that she was there. So onwards and upwards. I'm sure Electroneum will be looking for a replacement. Or potentially promoting one of their own. Not really sure how they're going to deal with that. But it's not a huge deal for me. So yeah, those are the possible reasons. But as you can see, ETN they're cracking on. They're getting on with what they need to do. Things have been relatively quiet. And yeah, so there's not really much else to talk about. So if you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to All About Tech. Again, apologies for not uploading for the last week. Like I said, there's been other circumstances. But yeah, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys out in the next video. Peace out.